Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your January 2023 messages. These are general messages for you guys. There will be love messages coming out after I've uploaded everyone's zodiac sign for January, okay? So stay tuned for that, or just keep a lookout for your sign in the next week or so for your love and romantic messages, okay? So Scorpio, this is for your three big placements, your sun, your moon, and your rising. So if you have Scorpio in those three placements of your chart, these messages are for you. Once again, these are general messages, so they will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave what does not. We're going to jump into the Oracle messages first, and then we're going to jump into the Tarot to dig a little bit deeper into what the Oracle messages say for your January 2023 messages. Also, for those of you who are interested in the cards that I'm using in this video, the link will be in the description box below if you want to check them out. All right, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of January 2023. Let's see here what's going on with Scorpio's sun, moon, rising for January of the year 2023, spirit guides, for Scorpio's sun, moon, and rising signs. It's interesting. Everybody's been getting this. Well, I don't want to say everybody, not everybody, but a few signs have been getting this. And you have donations, tithing, and charitable work. It says, give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. You know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So the signs that got this, which was Capricorn, I think Cancer or Leo got this one too. It was a couple people that actually got this card. The bottom of the deck, you have God is your source. Somebody else also got that same card at the bottom of the deck with the donations and tithing. So this is about giving from a pure heart. It's about giving wholesomely from your heart to someone or to an organization. There could be some of you Scorpios where you may have had a lot go on in your life, and you may feel that you may have in the past, maybe you don't feel like this now, where more should be given to you to compensate for what you lack in your life, instead of realizing that your attitude and how you give to the world in love and acceptance is what will turn your life around. That may seem kind of specific for some of you, but that could be for a couple of you. That's what I'm picking up on as I look at these cards. I'm also getting for some of you, if there's anyone that you look up to, or if there are people in your life who give to you whenever you're in need, it might be a good time for you at this time, Scorpio, to give back to them. And this can even be your spirit guides. It can be an ancestor. It can be a passed on loved one. It doesn't have to be like charity work. It can just be you giving back to the universe for what it has blessed you with. Others of you, you're actually getting back to God, or you're connecting with God on a deeper level, or you're just connecting in general because maybe you never really have connected with your spirit guides or with God. And God is teaching you whatever God means to you, right? It can be your higher self, it can be your spirit, it can be your ancestors, it can be your creator, connected to your religion, it doesn't matter, God comes in many different forms, right? So understand, Scorpio, in January that whatever God blesses you with, it is your responsibility, and not just yours, it's all of our responsibilities to pay that forward. When God or the universe gives us blessings, yes, that's our karma for, our deeds and our decisions that we make in our lives, that is good karma being given to you from the universe. But understand that that needs to be paid forward. Be mindful of that in January. Especially with the Cancer full moon that just passed, that does have a sense of community there. So there is, and I'm not saying money, it doesn't have to be money. You know, you can donate clothes, you know. Maybe some of you guys will start thinking about how blessed you are, or how blessed your children are if you have children, or how blessed you and your family are, and you realize like there are people out there who don't have those things. And so you may decide, you know what, I'm going to donate some backpacks, some pencils, some notebooks to some kids, you know, whose parents can't afford to get them that for school. You may donate to a hospital. You know, it doesn't always have to come in the form of money. If you have the money, then yeah, you know, if you feel that that's what you want to donate, then sure. But if it has more to do with the things that you have, or, you know, maybe instead of throwing away food, maybe give away food. Maybe instead of throwing away your clothes, you know, give them to a family member, or give them to a friend who may be able to fit those clothes, or just give them to, you know, Salvation Army, Goodwill, you know, whatever is in your country or in your town or in your state or city that you can utilize and take advantage of to give to other people. Now, if this is, you know, some of you guys may want to give to the earth or give to animals, okay? You may want to give an animal a home, or, you know, help out in that type of way, right? So there's something regarding what you are blessed with by the universe or by God. Give that back to not give that back, but pay it forward. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope I'm making sense. It's Mercury's retrograde as I'm giving this reading, as I've been giving everybody's reading in January. So my speech, the way I'm talking, sometimes it don't make sense. Okay, so I'm really sorry about that if I sound like I'm rambling. So let's go ahead and pull another oracle message for you guys. I'm gonna pull two more for January 2023 for my beautiful Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for January 2023 messages. Let's see. But yeah, I do get the sense, Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising, that you are getting back to God on a deeper level. And usually when somebody is looking for God is because they've hit a certain point in their life where maybe they hit rock bottom, or they've just been through a bunch of shit. And they're just like, all right, something's got to give here. I'm trying to do the best that I can to better my life, and nothing's working. So, you know, then you start looking back at God and realizing, okay, I need your help, right? Or back at your ancestors or your spirit guides and asking them for help. And they're, you know, that's a part of this whole charitable work and, you know, giving. Okay, we have marriage. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some of you guys are married, and this is about giving in your marriage, giving equally in your marriage. Then we have God again. Bottom of the deck, you have God, and then the bottom of the other deck, you have God as your source. So once again, getting back to God and realizing and understanding God giving to you and then you paying it forward. So it says marriage. It says, I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, myself, and my partner. So now, once again, this does not mean that you are married, Scorpio, but you can, again, this is just about commitment. Some of you guys are married to your work. Some of you guys, you have a commitment to your children, to your families, and with a partner. You do not have to be married to this person. You can just have a committed relationship with them or have children with them. Others of you, this is marriage. Okay, maybe you're engaged or you are married. So this is about understanding how to have healthy relationships with your family, your friends, your partners, your children, your job, with yourself, and God. And I get the sense that God is showing you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, that when you get closer to God or the universe or your ancestors, spirit guides, what have you, they're showing you how to have better relationships and understand what commitment means in your life. And that can mean different things for some of you because it depends on your religion and it depends on your spiritual walk. and what you're committing to. So listen to your spirit guides or your creator on how they are guiding you to understand how to commit on a healthier level to the people that are in your life. So some of you guys are getting a lot of dreams. You're gaining a lot of spiritual insight about these relationships in your life and your relationship with the universe. Very interesting. Some of you guys are definitely getting married soon, or you are engaged, and so you're starting to really think about, you know what, I really need to kind of up the ante or level up here in regards to understanding how to take care of my partner. And your partner may be doing that as well, where they're, you know, realizing how to take care of you. For those of you who are not in healthy relationships and partnerships and friendships, you may need to have some conversations or begin detoxing your relationships, okay? Getting rid of people who no longer serve you, or who are not growing you, or who are not willing to have a healthy relationship with you, or start having conversations to detox those behaviors so you guys can grow together, okay? And maybe both you and your partner, depending on your religion and your spiritual walk, you know, everybody's different. You don't have to be Christian or religious, you know. You can be pagan, you can be Buddhist, you can be Islam, you know, whatever, Islamic, Muslim, Hindi, like whatever it is that your religion or your God, whatever rules that they have regarding marriage or regarding commitment to work, when it comes to your commitment to your family, your children, to yourself, and to that higher power within your religion or spiritual walk, that God or deity will show you what to do. Some of you guys are actually, you know, creating altars for yourself in your home, going to the temple more, going to church more, praying more, reading your Bible, or whatever book that you read in your religion, or, you know, whatever it is that you do in your spiritual walk, you're getting closer to that God energy within yourself, okay? Let's see. One more oracle message for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising signs for January 2023. You have flow of prosperity here. So looking at this, and it's Lakshmi. Some of you guys are working with Lakshmi, depending on your religion, or depending on if you do work with deities, no matter what deity, who it is. But you have flow of prosperity. So once again, it's an ebb and flow. So when God or the universe gives to you, you are also giving to you should give to the world. So then that way karma is being made, you know, is being created there. God, the universe gives to us, we give to the world and God gives back to us. It's an ebb and flow, or it should be, you know? So sometimes human beings, we can be selfish. We can hog and hoard a bunch of energies and gifts and blessings, and we're not sharing it with anybody, okay? And that's something that we need to learn, or that's something that you're learning, Scorpio, sun, moon, and risings, in your life. You're realizing, okay, what's being given to me, this is what the universe has given me, therefore I should give to the world, and this is how to create karma, like a different form of karma for yourself. Because some of you guys, you know, maybe manifesting or attracting, like again, I always tell people in my readings, you are generators of wealth, or we are just natural generators of energy, because we're made up of energy. So if you are not generating off of wealth and abundance, then, and you're generating off of victim mentality, off of having, you know, a lack of abundance, if you are generating that type of energy, that's just what you're going to receive in your relationships, in your jobs, in your career, and, you know, in anything that you try to begin in your life. It's just going to be a lack there of abundance and prosperity. So now it's understanding, okay, I need to start generating wealth, prosperity, and that does not always mean how much money you make. Okay, that's not what that means. It starts with you generating that within yourself as an individual, as a soul. Okay, and then bottom of the deck we have mother, wife, sister, daughter. So some of you guys are women, you identify as a woman sexually or with your gender. And then at the bottom of that, we have husband, father, brother, son, others. Okay, so once again, this is for all genders. Doesn't matter what you identify as. This is for all genders. This is for your mothers, your fathers, your sons, your daughters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, your cousins, your husbands, your wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, fiancés, whoever. This is also connecting with the masculine and feminine energies. Some of you guys, your parents and your grandparents, your ancestors, you know, you need to change what you are attracting in your karma in your life. And also, because you're also helping your ancestors as well. You're healing your ancestors, right? Because that's God as well, okay? Your ancestors are also connected to God. So once again, in order to change your life, even if it's financially, if you've had like really bad karma with money in your life, it's because maybe your ancestors had bad money, had money issues in their lives, and they never changed that or didn't know how. So now it's your time to change that karma in your family. That's what I'm getting, okay? Some of you guys are actually changing the karma when it comes to marriage in your family. And your marriage to your partner is going to be so blessed, Scorpio. You may be changing the karma when it comes to your relationship with your children. Maybe your parents and your grandparents did not have the best relationships. It wasn't healthy. And now you are changing that in how you raise your children. You're raising a different generation. And you could be healing with your children too, for those of you who may be of the older generation listening to this. So this is really powerful here, Scorpio. But I'm talking to Scorpio, so of course it's powerful. You guys, your energy is powerful. And again, like whether you have passed on loved ones, maybe your mother or your father specifically, you know, like the heads of your family, your grandparents, you know, a significant grandparent or parent has passed away. And some of you guys, your marriages are actually really showing you a mirror into how your parents' relationship had gone, and maybe you want to heal that within your own marriage, and you're creating good karma for yourself in your marriage and in the future generations. I hope I'm saying all this because this is what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. I'm getting a lot of energy for you right now for January 2023. So once again, very transformative. And especially if this is marriage and family, it makes sense because we just had the Cancer full moon pass like a day ago, as I'm giving you this reading. So let's go ahead and keep going, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs. We're going to go ahead and see what more the universe has to speak to you about regarding this God energy, this donation and tithing energy, this marriage energy. I really do get the sense that some of you guys are going to be going to your temple or going to mass or going to church a lot more, praying a lot more, going to your altar and talking to your ancestors and spirit guides a lot more. For Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Oops, sun, moon, and rising signs. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Venus signs. Sun, moon, and rising signs for Scorpio for January of 2023. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to get my mic set up. Let's see. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs, spirit guides for January 2023. Yeah, you guys, you got the Five of Pentacles. I'll show you guys this in a minute. You have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Moon card, and the Strength card. Scorpio. January, you guys are really thinking about the past and how you have really, the decisions that you've made. Some of you guys may have made some decisions that you regret making. Okay? You're not happy with yourselves, sun, moon, rising Scorpios. And you're realizing how you can, some of you guys, karma's coming around, or it already has, and that's when you decided, okay, God is with me. I need to really focus on this God energy. Because some of you guys, you have really met some financial setbacks in your lives. Some of you guys, your career, you never really focused on a career. You know, some of you guys, again, there's that victim mentality or that poverty mindset. In, you know, like, doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter. Some people can have a poverty mindset, you know, and feel like, you know, I can never have that career, I can never have that house, I can never afford this or that. But there are those of you, Scorpio, bottom of the deck, you have the Sun card. So this is the overall energy for you guys in January. Things are looking up, most definitely. So the first card out, we have the Five of Pentacles. So once again, there are those of you, you're really looking back on your life and have really, like, even in 2022, some of you all just felt left out in the cold. You didn't feel like you were respected. You didn't feel like anybody wanted to help you. You didn't feel like you had enough money to afford anything, like food, you know, to pay your bills. You just felt like God or the universe was just bullying you and stepping on you and just taking everything from you. You felt like your life was just, maybe some of you guys felt like your life was just a joke. Others of you, something happened in your life where maybe it's not finances, but maybe you're trying to get your career off the ground or a business off the ground. And maybe you just couldn't win for losing. But others of you, I see this as your emotional state, like your mental state. There are those of you, Scorpio, you bully yourself and you talk down to yourself, therefore your body, because of your mental state. Some of you guys may have bipolar disorder, I do feel that, and possibly depression. And those types of thoughts can bully you, and you may have intrusive thoughts, Scorpio, and that it's made you feel stuck. But you're not stuck. Doesn't matter whether you have mental illness or not, you're not stuck. I love seeing the Eight of Swords because that means you're not stuck. Some of you guys have Aquarius in your chart, in your sun, moon, or your rising, or someplace else. But there are those of you beat yourselves up, and you've been doing that for a very long time, maybe for the past 5 years. The number 5 could be very significant for some of you. But you're not stuck here. You're not. And I think that you're realizing that. We're going to clarify these in a moment. But there goes the Pisces energy. Some of you guys have Pisces in your chart, or once again, the Cancer full moon is what's affecting you right now. And you're really feeling deep in your emotions and you're feeling stuck, but you're not stuck, because you need the universe. If this is advice, the universe is saying stay strong with the Strength card. Some of you guys are Leos. You have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius, an Earth sign, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Pisces or a Cancer. But overall, for January, I see the sun for you guys. Things are going to be better this month. And it has a lot to do with you changing your perspective with the Hanged Man. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs for January 2023. So there is a need to change your perspective. There's a need to change your mindsets when it comes to abundance and prosperity. Some of you guys like buying nice things when you don't have the money to do so, because you feel like I deserve these things, but I don't know how to build a lifestyle where I can afford these things for me or my children or my family. You can. You just have to. There are some necessary steps that you have to take here, Scorpio, first. And you need to get out of this victim or stuck mindset, this stagnant mindset. And the Scorpio, the Cancer full moon may have really shown you what that means and how to take the necessary steps to better yourself when it comes to abundance and prosperity. Stay strong, Scorpio. Also, with the Strength card, this is showing me that you need to be more confident. Everything that you've been through is to strengthen you. And now that you're here, don't forget that what you've been through is not something that just happened. It was something that you were supposed to learn from. Did you learn anything, right? So let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for you guys for January 2023. January 2023 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. For the Five of Pentacles, clarify the Five of Pentacles. Spirit guides. You have the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, this is about a job for some of you. This is about your career, feeling Like nothing was working out for you, feeling like nothing was improving. When you would make money, you would have to spend that money. Some of you guys just were living paycheck to paycheck. That's a lot, guys. You guys were working very hard, but you may have felt like nothing was coming from the work that you were doing. And you were beating yourself up over it. You were stuck in your head. Some of you guys went to drinking or, maybe drugs. I hope not, but some of you guys did. There's, some darker energies. There are some demons you had to face. I also see this as mental illness or mental struggles, okay? Mental health struggles. Let's go ahead and clarify the 5 of Swords for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 2023. Clarify the 5 of Swords here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Yeah, definitely feeling stuck. Clarifying the 5 of Swords here. So this is Capricorn energy. Some of you guys have Capricorn in your chart. You really beat yourselves up. Like seriously, you beat yourselves up. Some of you guys may have had someone in your life, in your household, or maybe at work. Maybe I feel like it was more at your household where someone held money over your head. It's like you couldn't do anything right financially, or no matter how much work you put into a project or into paying your bills, it's like nothing, it's like you had no money to save. And others of you, it just could be that you're just beating yourselves up. All these thoughts that you're juggling, do I commit to this or do I commit to this? Some of you guys, maybe when it came to your marriage, or maybe there was someone in your marriage where you made them feel like this, or they made you feel like this, where it was like this person was like not really committing to the marriage because they were focused on work or something else or someone else. And maybe they made you feel like you weren't enough. That's narcissism, I feel. Or this can be you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Risings, where maybe you were beating yourself up too much. And so you weren't really focused on this commitment, your marriage or your children or your career, because you were beating yourself up too much in your head. So your commitments just wasn't good. Some of you guys definitely have Aquarius or Libra in your chart. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so definitely needing to have a conversation with your children or a child or with one of your parents, okay? Because maybe one of your parents were kind of bullying you or just didn't make you feel wanted or appreciated. Let's go ahead and clarify the 8 of Swords. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for January 2023. Clarify the 8 of Swords here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 2023. Tower at the bottom of the deck. There you go, Scorpio. So there's change here. Change is here to get you unstuck. Don't stand there in fear or discomfort. Just move with it. This may seem like it's uncertain. Scorpio again with the Queen of Cups. So this is you maturing here, Scorpios. This is you realizing that no matter what is going on, no matter what has happened, that you are ready to fill your cup and you're ready to be happy. You're ready to mature and grow and transform. You're not stuck here. Yes, you've done a lot of work. Yes, some of you still have a lot of work to do, karmically and spiritually, but I do get the sense that you will see the light at the end of the tunnel, or you already have. Let's clarify the moon card for you guys for January 2023, Spirit Guides for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Clarify the moon card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Keep seeing the 5 of Wands wanting to come out for you guys. That's Leo energy, or yeah, definitely beating yourselves up, or maybe there's someone specific here that you are having arguments with. You just No matter how many times you try to have peace with them, it just turns into an argument. Eight of Pentacles again. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So yeah, this definitely has a lot to do with the work that is set ahead of you when it comes to your career. There are those of you who still have a lot to do. Going to school, getting promoted, finding a new job, getting a business off the ground. I also get the sense that there are those of you who don't really understand what to do. You like with the moon card here, you're not really sure, like, what am I supposed to do? I can't see what I'm supposed to do here, but I just know I have work to do. I just don't know how to get started. Yeah, because you're still stuck on the past. There are those of you, you're still stuck in the past. You're still mourning the past. You're still, really trying to work through your trauma here, or you have, in the past, and the universe is saying, leave the past alone, move forward. There's nothing you can do about it. No, you can't see what's ahead of you, but that's the whole point. You're not supposed to see what's ahead of you. You're just supposed to move forward. You know what I mean? This lobster here cannot necessarily see where it's going, but you got these two dogs here, which I consider them canines to be guardians. Like in a spirit realm, they're represented as guardians. Okay. And they're here to protect this lobster going towards this huge body of water, of change, and this big world, right, of emotional transformation. So once again, Scorpio, you may feel really down and out about your past and about how you've been treated, or how you treated someone else. There are those of you may feel really bad about how you've gone about your marriages, how you didn't connect with your children, or maybe how your parents didn't connect with you and how they didn't commit to you and your growth. But now it's time to move on, Scorpio. You cannot hold on to this anymore. It's time to heal with someone, and it could be healing with your mother, also with your father if they're still here with you, or just healing that energy if they're no longer here with you. Okay, change is here for you, Scorpio. You are that change. You have the power to change, right? Let's clarify the strength card for you guys, Scorpio, for January 2023. Let's clarify the strength card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign spirit guides. Let's see here. Strength card. This is the Four of Cups, clarifying the strength card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the bottom of that we have the Six of Wands. That's more Leo energy. So there are those of you who have Leo in your chart, or there's, you have a Leo external to you, where there's going to be slow movement, especially if this is a marriage. For those of you who have, a Leo that you're married to, or you're engaged to, or you have children by them and you guys are still together, you guys may have been through a lot. You may have gone through a lot of arguments, a lot of toxic behavior. You may have gone through times where you had no money, or some of you guys may have been almost homeless with your significant other, whether you have children with them or not. Some of you guys may have felt, really stuck in your head about your relationship with your partner, and you just didn't really see how this was going to go. But there are those of you who are, realizing, I need to stay strong in this marriage, or stay strong in this commitment to this person, or to my children, or in my career. But if this is marriage, it's definitely staying strong and committed, okay? Despite what's happened in the past between the two of you. Because it's slow moving, but it's victorious. It's victorious, it's triumphant. You guys are going to be okay. I also get the sense that this is also the father of your children, but this can also be your own father that you're healing with, Scorpio. You need to heal with your father. I really, really do feel that. Okay, or heal from your father's, patterns of behavior towards you when you were younger, or even when you were an adult. As an adult. But there are those of you, you have to get up and go. You can't continue to sit here anymore. The universe is offering you something, or there's a person offering you something, and the universe is like, be strong, be confident in this situation, okay? Because it's going to be good. I do see that this is all going to work out in the long run. Yeah, you have the Star card as I split the deck. So there's definitely a new chapter here. There's a chapter of healing here. Deep healing, deep wounds that need to be healed here. And remember, the bottom of the deck, you got the strength card. So there's a lot of good fortune for you guys, Scorpio, in the month of January. This is a better time for you guys, okay? Much love and light to all of you, Scorpio. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Scorpio.